So I've been waking up for the last couple months with anxiety first thing in the morning, and that is not fun. I do not like anxious thoughts being the first thing that I think. And as a witch, this is what I'm doing to help with that. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Chloe. I'm a neurospicy witch and an artist. And today I'm talking about what I'm doing to combat the anxiety that has been in my brain first thing in the morning every day. So come along as a slice some bread for French toast. So let's backtrack a little here. Usually, how I like my mornings to go, the first few things I think of when I open my eyes is things that I'm being grateful for. Science tells us that when we wake up and our braves are in what I think it's called like beta wave state, it's a really good time to set the energy for the day. And I have just first thing in the morning every single time, it has been anxiety right there. And I don't like that. It's not fun, and I find that it affects my whole day. And the last couple days, I've been wondering where my one crystal tower is, my lepedolite. And in my head, it was like, you should get that. You should get that. So as I'm laying in bed, being like, I don't want to have this anxiety in my brain first thing in the morning. I was getting the urge from my guides to go get my lepedolite tower, which I used to keep at my bed all the time, and like I hadn't had it there in a couple months. And sit. Sorry, dog walking as I'm doing things. Anyways, and thinking about it, that's probably about how long I've been feeling that anxiety first thing. So I got it. Here is my little tower here, and put it right on my headboard so that it could really help me not feel the anxiety. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second, because a lot of commotion, dog and stuff going back and forth. Anyways, so I put my lepedolite tower on my headboard last night, and for the first time in what feels like months, I have not been flooded with anxious thoughts first thing before I even open my eyes, and that was so wonderful. So if you are a witch, if you are a crystal girly, or somebody who likes using crystals for the magical properties that they have, I highly recommend taking a lepedolite and putting it somewhere near your bed. I had space on my headboard. You could do, a side table, or really anywhere in the room. Now, because I've kind of been in this feeling anxious for, months, I also wanted to give it a little boost and help to, let the change flow in. And for me, the crystal that I usually use for that is petrified wood, because using a crystal, the energy of that crystal, it's taking one thing and transforming it into another. So with my black petrified wood, black helping to ground it as well, my lepedolite, that really, even after just one day, helped to let that anxiety leave. I also personally had an easier sleep. I found the cat wasn't quite as annoying all night, which helped too. So yeah, I highly recommend giving that a try. And as a little bonus, you can also program the crystal if you've never done that before. It's basically just holding it and setting the intention of what you want that crystal to help with. If you don't already have a lepedolite and you're not looking to go buy more crystals, totally understand, not everybody is. An amethyst would also be really good for that, amethysts are also really good with helping anxiety as well. But lepedolite would be my first recommendation if you have it. Anyways, I hope this helped, and happy dreaming, sleeping, and see you next time.